Welcome to our first video of Copilot4DevOps V3. For the Elicit category, first select the work item that you want to run Copilot4DevOps against. Click on the ellipsis. Navigate down and click on Copilot4DevOps. Once Copilot4DevOps is open, you can navigate to the Elicit functionality by clicking on the Elicit tile. The Elicit functionality allows you to provide any work item as an input and use that to derive work items as an output. For example, you can feed in a feature and generate user stories or requirements from the feature. You can provide a user story or requirement and use that to automatically generate test cases. In our example here, our input work item is a feature called Report Management System. Here we can specify the fields that we like to provide as an input. So this could include standard fields like your title and description, as well as any other custom fields that you've added to the work item. From there, you can select the work item that you want to create from your feature. Any work item is eligible. As you can see from the drop-down, all work items from your project are available here. Go ahead and select the work item that you'd like to generate. Here we'll select user stories. In the output fields, we can see the fields that are going to be populated when these user stories are generated. We can remove fields as needed, and we can also add additional fields. Once that's done, you can click on Generate. Copilot will now analyze and understand the feature well enough to generate a series of user stories to support it. Each user story will have its title, description, as well as acceptance criteria. Now this is just a suggested list from your experience and expertise. You can go through this list and select the work items that are relevant and can be used in your project. You can publish the ones that are relevant as a work item by clicking on Create Linked Work Item here. You can also pick the link type that you want to apply when relating this requirement to your feature. And all of your link types are available here, so you can link it with a child link type. Or if you'd like, you can use a related link type. Once you've selected your link, you can click on Create, and this will create the work item in your projects. Once the work item is created, you'll see an ID beside the selected work item. Now this allows you to actually click through into this work item and be able to invoke the Elicit functionality on the newly created work item. So now from this user story, we can go ahead and build our own test cases or our tasks. We can pick them from the drop-down list here and be able to generate work items as a result. In the same way, we can go through the list of test cases, select the ones we want to use, and publish them into our project. Now, you can return back to your original work item by clicking on the breadcrumb trail at the top. This takes you back to your initial activity with Elicit. You can also choose the AI model that you want to run your prompt against here. Expand the icon here to show your custom instructions panel. So from here, you can specify the type of results that you'd like to elicit. These include the length of those results and the language of those results. If you'd like to add in any context or special instructions that you'd like to use towards your prompt, you can enter those here as custom instructions. So that brings us to the end of our video on Elicit. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out all of our other videos on Copilot4DevOps.